Hey Insiders, we've got a very special guest joining us here this morning who's recently just graduated from our flagship course LMA, which is the Life Mastery Achievers. And she's so graciously going to be coming on here today to talk to us about her experience from start to finish and everything else in between. And if you wouldn't mind just letting everybody know at the start of this call, what's your name and where it is that you're currently based?
Yeah, my name is Lara Renime, and I'm based in London. I'm living here since March 2021, but actually I'm a Lebanese.
Fantastic. Lara, lovely to have you on here. Thank you so much for giving us your time here to connect and to chat this morning. Really do appreciate it. And I guess just diving into LMA um, and going back to the very start, just curious to know what was something that you were struggling with prior to joining the LMA program?
I've been struggling with imposter syndrome. I've been struggling with low self-esteem, struggling with, actually, I have so many struggles because of, life happening and things that are not going as I wanted and I was planning, and also feeling that I have so much potential yet that is untapped and that I am not able to tap into.
Hmm. And how was those struggles, Lara, affecting your day-to-day life?
Oh, they were affecting me so much. I have never been that low in terms of emotional state, in terms of mental state. Yeah, I can say that this is the lowest I can ever be.
Wow, wow. And prior to joining LMA, Lara, had you any concerns or any hesitations to signing up or investing in the program before joining? And if so, how did you put those limitations to one side and just make the decision to sign up?
Actually, when I heard Tim talk, and it was like an ad on Facebook, and it's been for some time that I was looking for a solution because I know myself, and being there is not me, and being solo is not me, and I know that there was something stopping me. So when I saw his ad, I felt that this is so much for me, and his way of presenting the course, the way he talks, there was so much positive energy, and so I just signed up. And then when I saw the investment, I just pulled it a little bit backwards because we are in a very bad financial situation. But then when I received a call from Mary, I think, or Alice, I don't remember exactly. So I received a call from a team member, and when I told them my situation, they immediately, like, there was no second thought. Immediately they provided their support. They said I could pay an installment, and the installment was very small. And I was like, I had so much, I trusted so much. I don't know where it came from, but I felt there was this huge trust that this course will help me solve what I am going through and help me overcome my limitations.
Wow.
And there was no second doubting. The minute she said that we can do it in installment, I said go for it.
Wow. Beautiful. And just curious to know, what was something that surprised you or what you were most happiest about going through LMA or the LMA program?
Uh, two things. First is the positive vibes that Tim sends, and all the team and yourself, like the Energizer Bunny. And when we're doing those sessions and the hangouts, it's like never before. And it feels like we are adults, but we're like going back to our childhood, and which like motivates so much. So this was really very surprising.
Wow.
And because I relate so much to what Tim does, because that's my dream, to
Mm.
be a public speaker and motivator, but for teenagers, because that's where my passion is. And so I could relate so much. And what also surprised me is the amount uh, the amount of information and all the exercises. I wasn't expecting this.
Mm.
I was expecting something like support just by talking, that we would go through sessions. But when I saw the workbooks and everything, that the exercises, they were like mind blowing, and
Wow.
I was so happy going through it. Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest change in Lara's life now? So what's the biggest change in your life now compared to prior to joining LMA, compared to the person that you are now? What shifted the most for you?
The most important thing, first of all, the most important lesson I got from Tim is that uh, the what do we say the most no we should never say I already know that. Okay, it's the lethal sentence, and starting on my LMA journey, because I've done a lot of personal development before and I want to become a motivational speaker. So it's like, I know all this. Why am I not applying it? Then I remembered his sentence and I just forget you that you know all this. Just listen to how the steps that he's taking you through. And I'm sure this will help you so much. Uh so sorry, I got lost again your question.
So
Because
basically, I was just saying, like, what would you say is one of the biggest shifts in your
yeah.
that you've experienced in your life since going through the LMA program?
So the most important shift, first of all, is to stop saying that I already know that,
Mm,
to be more open to. So that was another limit, not limiting belief, but something that's stopping me, because I'm in this understanding that, like, I'm at that age, I gone through so much experience. Why am I not achieving? I already know that. So
mm,
that's the first thing that I overcame, and that now I'm more open, like having this curious mind again,
mm,
at my age, which sounds very, very exciting, but very strange.
mm.
And the second thing is I I restored my positive thinking, because initially I was a very positive person. People would say like, "Oh my God, you're so positive." Again, something that Tim says, and they build in me this belief that being so positive is not that good.
Wow.
And so I was so happy to restore my positivity. So now whatever happens to me, I remember his words: events don't define us, they're just something that happens.
Wow. Beautiful. And just to wrap up here today, finalize this, Lara, what would you say to someone who's thinking about going through this course, who wants to change their life, but they haven't made that decision yet, and they're holding back, but they really, really, really want to become that better, best version of themselves? What advice would you give to them, knowing what you know now, having gone through the LMA program?
We all have this inner voice that tells us, that makes us doubt, especially when we are as low as I've been, and I'm sure other people are going through this. And if you're one of those people who are really doubting yourself, going through this, being so in such a low point, and like seeing no purpose in life, or probably doubting will it ever work, uh, do trust the process.
Mm,
That's all I can say, because it's a hard work,
mm,
and sometimes what you will listen to or what you will be exercising, you will like, how will this help me? But then when you trust the process and just say, other people have done it, they've been there, and they know it works, so just do it, and then you'll see the magic happen.